To a lot of folks, this pretty well describes their feelings about the stock market. No, not much to smile about. And they say the worst isn't over yet either. Hi, I'm Mel Hardman. I first got involved as an investor in the stock market right out of high school, investing a little here and there as I could afford to, hoping someday it would be my retirement. But the subprime mortgage fiasco comes along, and the stock market melts down. So now, how and why could I still be optimistic about the stock market? Still showing any kind of enthusiasm? Well, let me share a story with you about a group of people who, especially since last September, have had nothing but smiles on their faces. A group who found the market's incredible meltdown and wild, erratic swings nothing but great money-making opportunities day after day. These people are E-mini day traders. Yes, I know, you're probably saying to yourself, what the heck is an E-mini? Never heard of such a thing. Well, it's a fascinating story. One that I've come to call the stock market's best kept insider secret ever. For you see, the last thing in this world a mutual fund manager or stockbroker wants his clients to find out is that they can trade in the E-mini markets without him, with just their laptop and a home high-speed internet connection. The E-mini was introduced in the stock market back in 1997. It was inspired by the internet and the personal computer. It was designed as a simple little cash trading instrument that ordinary folks, people like you and I, could learn to trade with and that we could afford to trade with. It opened up incredible possibilities that before that were always out of reach for most folks. Now, you would think the mutual fund guys and stockbrokers would be anxious to tell the public about E-minis if it could mean many new customers for them getting involved in the stock market, but that wasn't the case. No, they continued on with all of their TV commercials and magazine ads touting and talking about nothing but investing. Turn your money over to us, they say, for after all, they are the professionals, and they'll invest it for you in stocks that you can hold on to for the long haul. It was and is a self-serving policy on their part. I even call it a scheme. Historically, though, investing for the long haul has been a good idea. For you see, throughout the history of the stock market, through the Great Depression, all of the world wars, 9/11, the Enron scandal and all of the others like it, and the malfeasance even in Congress that caused the subprime mortgage fiasco and stock market meltdown. Still, despite all of the agony and woes we now all face, the stock market has, and probably still will, average out over the long haul about a 10 to 15% annualized gain for long-term investors. In other words, and even with the market down now about 40%, the stock market has and probably always will beat what you could make putting your money in a bank savings account or even bank CDs. For that reason, folks, some 80 million of us passive investors have always been willing to risk our retirement dreams in the stock market. Despite what you've seen happen recently to the plans and dreams of those who are investors, there is a bright side to all of this that I'd like to tell you about. It can mean several things for you: a faster, more sure way to recover from what the market has taken away, turning you from this to this, and maybe even a complete change in your career direction. Many folks are as worried now about the future of their jobs as anything. I was accidentally introduced to trading E-minis back in early 2002. When I saw and realized the possibilities it offered me, I immediately closed my little film business and invited my employees to follow me. I've never looked back. I knew that I wanted to be an E-mini trader and nothing else for the rest of my life. It was a total stranger who first told me about E-minis. I sat down next to this young lady at a Las Vegas investor seminar. She and I were making small talk before the program started, and she asked me if I knew about trading E-minis. Despite over 30 years of my being in the market, I had never heard the word E-mini before. But what she told me totally changed my life. I will forever be grateful that she asked a stranger if he knew about E-minis. So this is just the introductory part of this story. And I'm the stranger now for you, inviting you to discover the E-mini stock market instrument and what E-minis could mean for you also. It will change the whole way you look at the stock market. You'll discover why the insiders in the stock market are not investors, but rather are traders. That trading is where the real action is. May I invite you to spend some time on my website. You'll find a ton of free information there showing you what E-mini trading is all about and how you can get started, how you can turn it into just about the best little 2 hours a day home business you could ever imagine. Find out for yourself just how little capital you'll need and how, after an apprenticeship period of only a few months, practice trading in a real-world environment, you could be ready to start making the kind of money doctors and lawyers make. And I'm not kidding. I like to describe my E-mini trading as grinding out my daily goal of $500. And I can usually do it in the first 2 hours the market's open each morning. Starting out, you'll set a smaller goal for yourself, maybe just $100 to $200. Then as you get a good feel for trading E-minis, you'll start increasing your daily goal. Yes, everyone knows that there's always risk in any stock market activity. But I'll teach you how to control and manage the risk factor. On my website, you'll find details about a book I started writing when so many of my friends began asking me to teach them how to trade E-minis. It's the only thing on my website that I'll try to sell you, and it'll cost you $39. It will be not only a roadmap for you to becoming an E-mini trader yourself, but the best educational investment you could ever make. In fact, I'm so anxious to share this knowledge with you that I'll give you the first 32 pages of my book free. You can download it right from the website. So whether you're a young person pondering over what you want to do in life, middle-aged and worried about your job and or needing a little extra cash flow, or maybe retired and perhaps bored with your life, take a good look at becoming an E-mini trader. I'd love to be your coach and help you get started. Here's my website address and blog. Let me take you over there right now.